Hey guys, today is day 30. This is Ansible part 5th video. I already created part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. This is 5th video. Today I am going to teach you how to resolve this Ansible permission denied error. Many beginners facing this error because they don't know the concept of this SSH connection, how this SSH connection is working. So that's why they're facing this error. For me, I facing this error, so that's why I created this video. Okay, so in this video I'm going to teach you how to resolve this error, permission denied error, and how this SSH connection is working. Okay, first of all, what is SSH? It's a secure shell. It's kind of cryptographic network protocol. Okay, so for that we need key. What are the key we need? Public key and private key. So here we can see this is our control node. In this example, our control node is our local machine. Okay, then this is our manage node. Manage node is our EC2 instant. I already created a Ubuntu EC2 instant on AWS. Now just example, we need to install some Node.js application in our manage node via our control node. In control node we have a playbook. So on playbook we can write like we need to install Node.js in YAML format. I explained those concepts on part 2, part 3, part 4. So if you are not understand how to write playbook in Ansible, first go and watch the video so that you can understand what I am saying. Okay, so via playbook we can install Node.js application in manage node. Okay, how? SSH connection, via SSH connection. Okay, first I going to connect a SSH connection. So this is how we can connect the SSH connection. Now I need to connect my manage node. So for that I am using this simple command, that is sudo, which is a super user SSH -i. So this is the private key of my manage node server. So when you create a EC2 instant, that we can generate the private key. Okay, so once you generate the private key, you can install that, you can download that private key in our local. So this is the username is Ubuntu, and this is the host name, and also instead you can use a IP address. Okay, so now I am on my connection is lost. I need to make another connection. I have a internet issue though, so that's why going to enter. This is my local password. You see, now I successfully connected my manage node. How? Via SSH connection. Okay, so this is my manage node private key. By using this manage node private key, I can connect my SSH. The same concept is, this is the same concept. Okay, here we are implemented playbook, then we executed that playbook, then the command will run on this manage node. Okay, via SSH. For that I need to create a public key and private key in my local. How to create? It's very simple. SSH-keygen. So this cryptographic, as I said before, this is a cryptographic. So cryptographic means there is an encryption, there is a decryption. Okay, so for that we need a key. This is the type of key. This is the RSA key. So if you want any other key, you can create any other type of key. For me, here I created just a RSA key. So once we create this in this path pwd, okay, this is a path, we can get the private key and public key ll. Okay, this is the private key and public key. Now I'm going to cat this public key. See, now you can say, bro, you are showing this public key, so if anyone hack you, what will happen? So you can say like that. So here you see, this is the public key, you can show this public key to anyone, so nothing will going to happen. I'm going to copy this public key, then I'm going to paste this public key on my server. You see, here you can't see a public key and private key, because when you create this EC2 instance, when you create this managed node, there you can generate a private key. So private key now in your local, then where is a public key? I can't see. So you can see the public key in authorized key. Okay, so this is the public key of this managed node server. Here what I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy, I'm using a nano editor, so I'm going to copy my public key, my local public key. I go to this example. So we are created a public key and a private key. So I'm not going to touch this private key. Now I'm going to copy this public key in my managed node authorized key. Okay, this is the managed node authorized key. Simple. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to exit. Okay, now I'm going to exit this ex. I have an internet issue, so that's why it is not working. I need to connect another connection. Okay, I'm going to copy this, paste this. Okay, yeah, it is connected. Now I'm going to exit. Now I'm in my local computer, which is my control node computer. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to connect my managed node like this. This is my IP address of my managed node. Enter. You see, here I am not using any private key of my managed node server. Instead, what I am using, just a SSH, just my username of my managed node and my managed node IP. So it is very simple. How this SSH is working. See, this is my control node. Okay, it has public key. Then I paste this public key, my control node public key, to my managed node authorized key 5. What it means? When you make any connection in your control node to managed node, this connection will accept your connection. How? Because this authorized key will say to managed node, hey managed node, I have this control node public IP, so you give the permission. Okay, then this managed node will accept my control node connection. Okay, now we need to install Node.js application in my managed node, or we need to do any shell action, for example ls. So I need to list the file in my managed node via SSH connection. How this is working? So as I said before, my control node has private key and public key, and my managed node has my control node public key. Okay, in authorized key file, which means this managed node will accept any connection from your control node. I hope you understand this concept. Okay, now we need to do ls action. Okay, here I going to say in ansible using ls. Okay, I'll show you the example. Now exit. I'm going to create a new terminal, then I'm going to run this ansible command, ansible ansible, and staging. This is the group name, hyphen module. What module? Shell erg ls. It's supposed to be like this, hyphen I and host, then enter. You see, now I am seeing my, now I sorry that is a grammar mistake. Okay, now I am watching my folder. Now I am watching my manage node folders via SSH connection. How this is working? So coming to this concept, I hope you understand this concept. This manage node has my control node public key. Now we have executed this ls command in our control node, then we are watching, then we can see the file in our manage node from our control node. Okay, now my file will transfer. What file? These files, but in the format of encryption. Okay, now this control node will receive this file in the format of encryption, like 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that, because it's a encryption. So we need to view this file. For that, this SSH connection will use my private key. I hope you understand this concept. Okay, so this is the private key. By using this private key, I can't going to show you this private key. So if I show you, you can hack me. It is not the good practice, so that's why I'm not going to show you this. Okay, I hope you understand this concept. So here I going to use ping, ping, and I going to use enter. Why it is not on? Supposed to. Enter. You see, now the connection is connected successfully. So this is how SSH connection is working, and this is how you can debug this. This is a solution for this. And also, if you are created any EC2 instance, your managed node on AWS or Azure or Google Cloud, so you need to ensure that this inbound rule. So here I allowed all traffic. Still this page is loading. Okay, here I allowed all traffic, which means any connection this server will receive any connections. So this is not the good practice. I'm going to delete this, and going to delete everything. So this is my IP. So this is the good practice. So you need to allow this SSH connection port 22, and also if you are not allow, you will face that permission denied problem. I hope you understand this concept. So we'll see you another video, and tada, bye bye.